It was our great pleasure to live nearby New York City for 10 months. I'd never seen that city before. To be honest, I couldn't imagine anything soft or attractive about 300 miles of concrete and 8 million people. But now when I look at her, I think of Robert Sand quoting his grandfather. New York is a girl, a big red-lipped girl in her late 20s who still looks damn good in clothes. And the quote goes on, "It's time you learned what I know." Part of what characterizes New York City is its great diversity of experience. The mix of old with what is new and developing, its culture and ethnicities, its natural places, its activity and interests that drive the people passing on the street. New Yorkers love their town, and getting to know her, I do too. Nothing, no experience, can be more central to the ecology and spirit of New York City than what happened on 9/11 in 2001. Nothing can be more central to the modern American experience. I remember where I was the day the Twin Towers fell. I walked into my office to see people in front of a television. It was live. At first, at a distance, I'm sorry to say I thought it was another sensational moment, something like Geraldo Rivera's empty vaults of Al Capone. And I wished it had been. It soon became clear with the second intentional plane. Realization dawned that the dots on the screen were people leaping from torment. What at first seemed to be some fantastic accident turned into the slaughter of 3,000 relatives, friends, and relatives of friends. And ground zero was New York City. My friend Andy and I sat in his car staring at an empty sky, and he said, "After this, nothing will ever be the same again." As I stood looking into these two pools at the 9/11 memorial in New York City, I remember and know that nothing is the same. And I remember the more recent attacks of terror in places like France, Turkey, Belgium, and Florida. I think of all those people killed by violence. I think of the families and friends and communities who survived them. I think of the innocents who were caught in the crossfire, the fallout, the aftermath. The holes that remain in this memorial echo the emptiness that's left behind for all of us. Wounds that will never heal. Scars that will forever remain and define us.